Hello, family. Sitting here thinking, right? I'm playing conversation that, or the downloads as I call them, that I've been getting, along with the conversation that I had with my pastor, along with what's going on. It's time to move now. She needs a lawyer. That I'm going to pray for it. She would be looking towards a lawyer and moving. That's definitely on the list. Moving. Now, on the hunt to find a place for us and um, packing. I don't know. This is so crazy. I don't know where we can move to, but I'm gonna start looking so I can pray all right. Well, I don't. I'm gonna pray on it, even though I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, it's time to start packing, and I don't know. Um, he will bring me to it, and he's gonna bring me through it. That's what I know. Um, so I'm going to start packing. Well, my stuff is packed 'cause I don't really have a whole lot, but my daughter's stuff and get her room. Start, yeah, getting her room packed up. Um, yeah, it's time to go. We gotta get away from the demon so he don't know where we live. See, now this is how I do things. I talk it out. I listen to what's been told to me. I put it all together. Then I pray about it. Um, but I just, write stuff down so that I can, you know what I'm doing when I pray. Oh, I'm tired, you guys. A prayer is a petition. So bring my petition before my Abba, Father, and yeah, so I know what to do. So she does have a court date, and it's January the 26th. It's a long way, especially when you're locked up. It's a long time away. That's why I was saying, maybe we need a lawyer now. But I'm not getting anything. I haven't prayed about it either yet, but see, that is why the Most High wanted me to do these videos. It's wild how it works. Because I was literally just telling you guys how I had that dream. Well, not dream. It's just like a download pack. I'm like, so I packed. Then I'm like, then talk to my pastor. Pastor Kofi said, well, let me be obedient. I'm telling you, Yah's telling me to tell you to be ready to move. And he's like, I don't know if it's you by yourself. I don't know if it's just you or your grandson. He says, I'm not really sure what it is. It just says, get ready to move. And I'm like, okay. I need to go back and look and see which videos those were and what dates these were. And now here it is. Today's the 8th. And I'm putting it all together like, okay, so we need to get ready to move. That's what that was. So then when she get out, she won't come here. She's gonna come to our new place, and he's not gonna know where that is. See, and that's why I tell you about them threes. Me and the Most High have this thing with threes. He gave it to me in a download. He gave it to Pastor Kofi to tell me. And then the situation that happens. That's my three. That's what I mean by you have to pay attention. You have to be looking. You have to be, expecting an answer. I expect an answer. So I have to pay attention. So that's what we're gonna start doing. Um, yeah. Now, I want y'all to watch because this is how the Most High works when it comes to me. And it's not just me. I don't want to say that. It's not just me. For the ones that are really following his will, it's like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to be like, how did he talk to him? They call him on the phone, like, this is weird. So we get down on our knees and we pray. What do he look like? I used, to, I used to ask a lot of questions as a child. So, and I'll be like, while they praying, I got one eye open because I'm looking at them like, okay. But he really does speak to me. He did. And I don't mean like the way I'm speaking. No, I have visions. I have confirmation through someone else, through a teaching, through just me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. The answers come while I'm working and while I'm in my work, and I know what they are. So we'll get ready to move. Something else I'm going to be praying about is keeping the Wi-Fi and our keeping her phone on so that she can always call us. So I have to figure that out. Well, I don't. I have to pray about it, petition. Um, so yeah, and we're gonna see how the Most High, what He tells me to do, show me where I need to go, what I need to be doing, because we need to move. So I'm glad my stuff is packed. I'll just start, you know, putting stuff, looking, all the things. The Most High gonna show me what I'm supposed to be doing. Ooh wee. This is not okay. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Mm-mm. I trust the Most High's plan for my life and my children. It still hurts though, but it's best. It's best. 26th. It's just the 8th. The 26th court date at 10 o'clock. So my prayer is that do we need to have her lawyer by the 26th? See, I ask the Most High in the prayer, and then I'll wait for a response. Because I already have the lawyers. I've already looked those up. I got them all prepared. All I have to do now is get the word from from my Abba, and they'll tell me what to do or not. 26. Ooh wee. Mm. Take a walk with me down this healing journey, my emotional healing journey, my faith walk. It's not an easy road though, but it is. If that makes sense. If you know, you know. I remember when my son was young. I think I might have done a video on this. My son was young. Um, no, he was 20. He was in his 20s, I believe. Um, he would just go missing in action sometimes. Um, running behind those girls, I believe. Because one time he told me he all night I ain't heard from him or nothing. I'm panicking. I don't know. I said this to my daughter. I said I don't know if I should be mad or if I should be worried, right? And my son finally come home in the morning. I answer the door. Now I'm looking at him because I'm see, do I need to hit him or do I need to hug him? Like which one is it? So he just looking all crazy. He's like, yeah, Mama, you don't understand what I went through. Man, I got kidnapped. You got what? You was kidnapped. Now, at this time, there was this trend going around where you wear your tennis shoes and you didn't have no laces in them. So I asked him, so they kidnapped you and you got both your shoes on? Cause how you ain't lose a shoe? You got kidnapped. They done drove you wherever, brought you back, and you still got both of them shoes on. Boy, if you don't get your come to find out he was at a hotel with one of these little girls. I'm like, yeah. So he had little episodes where he would just disappear sometimes. But this one time, he had disappeared for too long. I'm like, now this is crazy. I done called everybody that I know he knows, my daughter know he know. Like nobody has seen my son. I wasn't working at the time. I was in school. Oh, I was frantic. And I had just moved to this new area. And they was like, well, you looking for a job? Why don't you ask the alderman over there? He can help you get a job. Alderman Davis, wait, Bosley. I think that's what his name was. In Tennessee, in St. Louis. And so his office was right here on the corner, and I was living in this building. So, I go over there, talk to him, talking about, trying to get a job. And he's like, well, I know exactly where you fit in really perfect. He was like, down at the courthouse. And I'm like, the courthouse? I'm thinking, what can I do with the courthouse? So I get down there and, well, I meet him down there actually, and I got the job. I started in the copy department. Um, certified copies is what the name of that department was. I started off in certified copies, and so, I'm starting to get friendly. You new faces, and people start to coming over, asking questions. Who, where you been? Where you work at? And all the things. So I started. I've always got along better with certain men, and so there was this one older gentleman, really nice. He was just so nice, and I was having a day, and he asked me, he was like, are you all right? I was like, man, I can't seem to find my son, and it's just really bothering me. And he was like, girl, you work in the perfect place. Run his name. And I was like, oh, I could do that? And he was like, yeah, go run his name. So I do that. You work at the courthouse, you get certain privileges when it comes to looking stuff up. And because of where I worked and what I worked, criminal, some of the stuff I worked in was criminal, looking up cases and stuff. So because I had to make copies for the clerks or the judges or the sometimes the inmates. So I put his name in there, and I didn't find him. And he said, "Well, you know what? Sometimes they like to lose people in the system. Let me do some digging, and I'll find out." About a week later, he was like, "I found your son," and I just, boof, I was just bawling. I'm like, "So he's been in jail all this time?" He's like, "Yeah." They had him in there, and they literally was gonna lose him in the system. And they had him under a different name and all kinds of stuff. Now he wasn't gonna call me because he knew I ain't played them games. You out here doing dirt. Don't be calling me talking about can you help me? Because I'm not. But when you see your child, you do help. At least I did. So he tells me, I forgot the sheriff's name. He was like, "I'm gonna let you go see your son on this date." He said, "Bring him some lunch." I ain't gonna tell him this gonna be you. So my son think he got a court date, and I was sitting in there. I went and got some McDonald's. I'm sitting in there, and I'm just so excited because I can't wait to see him. And when he comes in the door, first of all, he's like shocked because he wasn't expecting to see me, and I'm hugging his neck, and I'm looking at my son's face, and I'm like, and I'm watching him talk to me. He is holding his jaw so he could talk to me. He done got jumped in there and they done broke my son's jaw. So now I'm hot. So y'all walking, how long your jaw been broke? He's like at least a month. So he trying to eat the food, holding his damn jaw. Excuse me. So now I'm fired up. He promised me he didn't do what they said he did. Come to find out he didn't. I need the best lawyer that there is. That same sheriff told me who to call. And on my break, I went around to see him. I needed 5 grand. I'm like, "Look, I just started working over here over this circuit clerk's office. I can walk over here. I could pay you, but please take my son's case." And then when I told him about the officer, he's like, "Oh, I just won a case of because of him because he's a crooked cop." So he wanted to take my case because he was a crooked cop and I was a circuit clerk employee. So it cost $5,000. I'm just getting off of being on public assistance. I don't have $5,000, but I'm gonna make sure my son get up out of this. So the first thing I told him was, my son has a broken jaw and nobody's done nothing. He said, "I'm gonna take care of it." So every 2 weeks I get paid. I'm walking over there making a payment. Um, that same sheriff, he says, "I'm gonna do a appointment so you can go see your son. See because you." Oh, this thing.